Rob, can you just tell us what we're going to do with these roller doors?
Okay, we're actually looking at keeping the old frames and then taking the actual roller shutter out altogether. So we'll keep the integrity of the body and the way that all these special brackets and that have all been manufactured, but actually look at making a gull wing door that will come up over the side. So it will form a certain amount of cover and enclosure when we're actually working.
Oh, hello John! What else you done today, mate? I seen you working on doors earlier on.
Yeah, I took the door cards off so we could look at the extent of the corrosion that's actually in the bottom.
And how bad is it, mate?
To be honest with you, this is a common fault on most Land Rovers. And what I'm looking at doing is I'm actually probably going to obviously clean them up, see what the extent of the damage is. We're going to have to ascertain whether we get new doors or whether I fabricate some new parts to repair them.
So just take us a wander about then, Rob. As you can see, we need new door hinges there. The doors aren't quite sitting right.
Okay, we've got obviously quite an amount of spare parts that have come off the vehicles that we're building, and some that have been generously donated to us through various sources. With all of this, we need to sort out what we need, what we don't need, what's going to go in the bin, or what we're going to possibly sell again. Anything obviously that we do sell is obviously going to go back into the fund of how we build these various vehicles for the expedition and future expeditions that we've got with the charity. Just
to the side of Rob is the old tub and roof of the Defender. Move his seat out that he's going to be working on because he's got a bad back. The curse of the Remy fitter, or Remy mechanic, I shouldn't say fitter, engineers or fitters. I just showed you the body there. We replaced that tub and body with this one because we believe this is going to be our mechanics vehicle, and we believe this will be much better for the mechanics. So this will all be fitted out with sliding drawers, as Rob has already said, gull wing doors on the side there so we can get access to everything. And that's where we are right now. So Rob, anything else you want to show us?
We're looking at how the roller shutter and its integrity is actually held inside the body, and now we can cut this. We can actually keep the frame of the actual what was originally there and custom built into that coach built into the body. How we can keep that integrity to the old frame, but remove the actual slider pieces for the roller shutter, so then we can actually put in these gold wing like section doors that we're going to have. So then we can basically make our own like custom fabricated small table that folds out.
Okay, show us how you're going to do that, Rob.
And a halfway thing.
Show us what you mean by custom table and stuff like that. So how are you going to do it?
There'll be a table that will come up to roughly the side of where the body line, where your trim line is. This will hinge down, so it'll come out to around about here. And then the second section, the up section, will then fold up, and it'll be on a bit of a tilt because you've got people that are my sort of height, to give enough clearance that it'll be able to walk under it.
You mean not short arses like me, is that what you're saying?
I'm not going to comment.
Why not?
Shut up, Duncan.
That'll be Duncan Gobbett on the side there with his fag on the go.
Right, yeah, and what we're trying to do is just work out how they fitted this roller shutter door and how we can get it out, and then use the integrity of what's left and even some of the old materials, so we can make a better fitment that will better suit our purpose in the long run, with a door that can be used not just a door but as a cover as well as a table. Right,
Monday morning, here we are. Not the best of days to be working outside, but we started working on the back of this vehicle this morning to try and take the roller shutters out. If you want to come in and show that, Daz. Try to take the roller shutters out, which isn't as easy a job as we first thought. So we're probably going to leave that to the mechanics. What we think we have to do is, if we come round the side here, I think we have to take this whole frame out to get the roller shutter off. So we're going to talk to the mechanics, because we're not experts at this. We're going to talk to the mechanics to see what way they want to do it best, so we can get the gull wings fitted in. So the reason we're doing that is so we can actually soundproof all of the inside of the back of the Defender here. Then we're going to board it. The board will be carpeted, and then we'll be ready to fit in the boxes and the gull wings and stuff like that. We were going to look at the shutter doors today, and as you can see from the side here, the shutter doors are now out. So I'm going to take you down to Rob. So Rob, tell us what you've done today, mate.
Okay, right. Obviously we had a set of shutter doors in here with the track and the seal and everything. We've actually drilled and removed the big snail like roll unit, which obviously fed the roller shutter door.
And this is aimed down here, is it, Rob?
Yeah, that's the
rollers just down there. Yeah, sorry, mate.
We're keeping that obviously for the time being, because some of the fittings and seals and bits and pieces and all of that I'm going to be either using to prototype to make the new gull wing type doors that we're obviously going to fit on here. I'm looking at a piano hinge along the top here, a continuous piano hinge, undrilled, so we can drill it to our own specification. This will pop up possibly with some gas struts, so, and it'll be at an angle, so it will with its own form of like channel or gutter in it.
Why are you putting that angle in, mate?
Because obviously the height of some of us, you know, I'm not the smallest of lads, but there is bigger lads than me.
And are you saying, am I one of the bigger lads or one of the shorter lads?
You're probably in the middle somewhere, Billy.
You mean I'm bigger in the middle, or I'm bigger in height?
No, in height. I'm not going to comment on the other because we're going to keep it completely politically correct.
All right, okay.
And all I'm saying is you're not a short ass.
I think you'll call me a fat bastard, but there you go.
No, you're not a short
ass. Well, we were actually going to do a little half one here for John because he's only 3 foot tall. Hello. So we're going to do a small one for him, and a middle one for me. So we're actually going to have a door in 6 sections for different sizes of people. So sorry, just tell us what you're going to do, mate.
Right, and obviously I'm looking at keeping the integrity of the frame, but building the new gull wing door to go into this. So it'll need a return edge with a seal, and that's on this face, the top edge, and then some form of sealing mechanism down the bottom here. Now the bottom piece is actually going to fold out the other way, so it'll make a small light ledge this way that will fold down, and then the other one will fold up.
And what's that going to be used for, Rob?
This could be used for anything from holding, you know, tools while we're working to, you know, making our butties or whatever else, like a food prep, cooking a brew, a brew, anything where we're going to be, you know, stopped on the side of the road. Now, the reason we've done it on a bin on this sort of size is because it's pretty much the size of what somebody would be, and I know I'm not the smallest of lads in the girth area.
Not for me to say, mate, is it?
Well, I'm not going to comment about yours either.
What was that, John? He's got a point. Yeah, he's got a point. We don't call him landfill for nothing.
So we're going to have a section there, and obviously a section there. Fold down, fold up.
Yeah, that sounds brilliant.
And obviously with the relevant seals around it for to keep it watertight. But obviously within that we can then also have this area here for, you know, for display of decals or some form of sponsorship as well.
Yeah, that's a big one actually, because we've had lots of great sponsorship on this and the build throughout. And I'd just like to say thanks to Laser Lamps yesterday, who gave us some. We've not received them yet, but we were speaking to them yesterday. They're going to give us some lamps for the vehicles, which is absolutely fantastic. So again, that's why a flat surface here is better for us. When we had the roller door, it was more difficult to do any branding on it, wasn't it? Yeah. So this will give us. We want to actually give back to the people it's given us. It would actually
give a much more streamlined effect to the vehicle as well. Yeah. Much cleaner sort of line to the vehicle.
And stop it looking too industrial, and like more like an expedition vehicle. Yeah, that sounds better to me. So that's where we are today. As you can see, John's doing what John does best. He's hoovering up. We can't really trust him in many other jobs.
Nice to be back on the tools.
We gave him a brush today. It wasn't just a little hand brush, like, you know. So he thought it was a bass broom, but there you go. So this is where we are today. So what we wanted to do today, and we didn't get round to, was because we were taking the roller doors off, as we didn't get round to the other boot lid. And So that's something we got on to probably next weekend at the build weekend we're doing. So we will carry on now. We are now in a position here at the centre where we can work day to day on preparing this. If I give you a look in the back, if you just let me through there a minute, John. Just give you a look in the back now. If you've seen this before, you would have seen there was brackets in here and the roller doors taking up quite a bit of space. And you can see actually where the roller doors were because that's where we couldn't reach with the paint. So now what we're going to do before we finish today, we'll prime that ready for red leading it on Monday morning probably because we're out this weekend. Then the next stage will be, we're going to soundproof the whole back here. And that'll be the next stage for us next week. So have you anything you've got to say to your fans, John?
It's getting near 4 o'clock and it's time to go home.
He thinks it's knock-off time, but we've just told him that actually is not going to happen. So he's not very happy with us.
There's some sort of character.
Anyway, if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is VX Overland, VX Overland, or look at our Facebook page, which is Veterans Expeditions Overland, or VX Overland, and like our page on there. The idea is we're going to grow our audience, as in people who are interested in what we're doing, not just with the vehicles. I know that'll appeal to a certain demographic of people, but also to veterans who want to get involved in projects like this and maybe join us in future expeditions. Anyway, signing off for today. Have a great weekend, everybody. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter at VIA Charity.